Speaking of glazing, you as a whole on social media have been fucking killing it.
Thank you.
You see, I come through every time I see you doing the workouts. Leave a like on the workout videos. All the other bullshit you can have. You doing the selfies and the rapping to Bad Bunny or whatever the fuck you be doing.
Bad Bunny is crazy. He's up there. I'm not dismissing. Definitely Mulatto. Listen, that's my where I showcase music. I'm like, yeah, this song, that song, this song. So people always like, oh, I know you love music just by off of those things. So.
But you being in the gym, finally on the stair stepper, proud of you for that.
Crazy.
Because that stair stepper, I don't get on the stairs. Fuck that. I fucking hate the stair stepper. So I'll be like, yo, all right, Queen, do your work. But it has been fun watching you because you seem like you're in a certain kind of journey right now. Mm-hmm. So I'm enjoying watching the progress, enjoy the work, and then like the display of the work. Because it kind of like, that's one of the things that motivates me. Is knowing that's why when I'm at the gym, I post the accountability check to let the homie know, hey, I'm here, nigga. You better be too.
Paying them bills.
Yeah. So then I'm watching you do it too, and it's like this is that shout out like, no, we're still here. Yeah. We're still doing work.
Thank you.
So yeah, that was your glaze of the day. Speaking of the day, sin of the day. All right. So this might cause for some contention, but I enjoy hearing your feedback on this because this is one of those problematic situations where it's not ill-intended, but it can be perceived as, but not in the market of finding friends. And this is one thing I noticed that I do, or not that I do, that I recently started doing, I really started acknowledging it. And that's, it's something I realize I do, but I realize it's something people do. And that's like, hey, oh, do you want to go on a date, basically? And then the response is, no, I'm just looking for, like, I don't want anything serious. Let's just be friends. And I'm like, cool, no.
Because I saw this thing and it said, where are those people at that said, I just want to be friends? Like, you have enough friends? Like, we can't just be friends. Where they at?
Yeah, ain't no bullshit.
Where they
But also,
like,
I have, down anybody that knows anything about me, they know my friends are life. Like, my friends have been my friends for, like, I made a joke about the poster where they like show 5 years of friendship shit. And then I was like, hold my beer. Here's 25 years, here's 20 years, here's 15 years, and here's 10 years. These are people that I've known, like one of my biggest friend groups, high school people. People I used to play Rock Band and Guitar Hero World Tour with. My best friend's been my best friend for 20 years. Like, I'll never forget when I sprayed you in the eyes with Listerine spray. And I love you for forgiving me for doing that.
Because I remember those in the tablets. Like people used to pop those. Like, what is going on?
So I learned that in like a YouTube video where like you turn the cap of the Listerine spray. So instead of spraying in your mouth, you spray it in somebody else's face. And I did that shit as we were getting on the bus. And shout out Q. I love you, bro. I do. But like this shit was funny. But like this motherfucker was mad the whole bus ride home because he couldn't see because I had sprayed him in the face.
I'm kind of like, do you not think he would be upset? Like, damn.
So his blind ass is sitting there trying to kick me while I'm on the bus, and he's missing because he can't see. And threatening my life the entire time, and everybody else is on the bus, like looking like, what the fuck is going on? And this motherfucker's mad because he can't open his eyes. But he's kicking the seat, trying to kick me. And that's why I knew it was love.
That's when I
because
knew.
Even when you couldn't see, you were still trying to kill me. And that's, I respect that. But yeah, no, Q's been my best friend for, or been my friend for 20 years. Probably been best friends since, we didn't start becoming best friends till like freshman year of high school. That's when we kind of elevated our relationship, pause. And then like Destiny, and Destiny hasn't been on for a while. She was back in the second apartment time. And that was a Patreon exclusive too. But Destiny's been my friend since I was in elementary school. She lived right next door to me, and her brother was my first best friend, my elementary school best friend and stuff like that. But like my relationship with her is maintained for so long. Shout out to her marriage, and her other disclosed information that I don't think she's released yet. But But shout out to her. I think it was like episode 36, 37, something like that. Keeping it PG. That's the name of the episode. Yeah, but like my friendships have been everything. Mm-hmm. So I got enough friends. Mm-hmm. I don't need more friends. So like
I was gonna ask you, are you no new friends? Like you're like, I'm good.
So I'm not.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of people that I've come. So anybody that I consider like a friend post-military, I'm like, that just happened. Mm-hmm. I wasn't in a mode of like looking for new friends or accepting new friends. But a lot of people I have become friends with post-military, where it's like it just kind of happened.
Right.
So, shit, I consider you a friend. I think you're. I think because of our mindsets, you're way. Well, I would prefer to call you a business partner, but it's not there. But but I do consider you a friend. It's something like we could just have casual conversation.
Yeah,
we're cool when we come out in public. We're cordial and everything like that. But that wasn't like I wasn't seeking that.
Right.
I was like, yo, let me make this girl my friend.
Right.
Type shit. So if friendships happen, I'm not against them. But also, if I came to you with one intention, we don't just roll into the other. If that wasn't a part of the plan, then it's not a part of the plan. And I'm not about to make it a part of the plan because you don't want this, you want that instead. So if I had a sin of the day, it would be like, no, I'm not in the market of looking for new friends. So you give it some time, maybe we can be that. But like, no, you're not gonna switch the dial and be like, no, I'm not. I knew you were interested in like dating me. Well, like, let's be friends instead. And I'm like, well, yeah, no, pass. Go back to being dead inside.
We're not doing that. Like, that just caused too many complications.
Yes.
And like you said, like, are you truly my friend? Or are you just looking for...
Or do I have ulterior motives?
Yeah.
Or am I still trying to get to the end goal of dating you? That's something I don't want to waste my time with. And I don't want to waste your time with it.
Yeah, I want to get to know you, become your friend. I'm playing this type of role. You're telling me things that like the other party isn't doing or is doing. So now you're collecting information. Come on, like come on.
Yo, the game just now.
you started. Now we're collecting information.
The game.
Like, wait a second. So I get you that it.
I know where this is going. You're only friend zoned for a while until you can be a little bit more. Yeah.
And then you're gonna try your best hand, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna continue.
Because now I know all the things you do and don't like. I know how your relationships work out and how they don't work out. And
you already done told me what he didn't do. Yes. So now I know
to hold your door open.
Thank you.
That's the one. That's
still the one. It's always gotta be the one. Hold my door open.
Which is funny because I think now, in my newfound relationship with women especially, that's something I'm kind of like super anal about. Is because, and it probably wasn't till you that I realized how like important that is, but also like it's important and not important, but useful no matter what. It's like, even if you're not one of those people that's like big on having your door open, you lose nothing by me opening your door. So let me just do it for everybody. So yeah, you could be a friend. If you're riding a car, I'm gonna, open your door for you. So now certain things I won't do for everybody. I'm not filling up all y'all gas tanks. But some of y'all, I'm putting gas in your car. But I'm opening the door for everybody. So, and that's one of those things, like, now it's kind of like second nature. Shit, I did it when we went to grab margaritas before, and I'm just thinking about it now because I'm saying it out loud. But now it's become second nature, where it's like, I lose nothing by doing something so simple. Let me just do it for everybody. So, yeah.
And the girls get like this, like, little, like, tiny bit of, like, whenever, like, they do. Whenever you open the door, you're kind of, like, rushing to a little bit. You're giving the, like, let me get that for you. Like, please. Thank you. Love that.
You know, it's funny. I hate that I have to explain this to some people, but I've realized that I've had to explain it to some people. It's the standing on the car side of the sidewalk.
Do not get me started on that. Because, don't get me started. Because, go ahead. You go first.
Even on that, one thing I'm really big about is, if we're crossing like a walkway, I will always be on the oncoming traffic side. So like halfway through the transition, I'll like switch sides because traffic's coming this way on the left side and then it's coming on the right side. So then I'll be on your left side and then I'll be on your right side. But I try, like, I don't, it's so subconscious now that there's just a slight transition. But then if I see a car coming, I like kind of slow down so that like, if he hits you, he hit me first.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But it's like, that's things I don't even think about anymore. But it's also like, I lose nothing by doing it. I'm not going above and beyond. Yeah. I'm just doing something that's
simple.
Yes, so simple.
So simple. And then like, it's how you do it too. Like you said, like just swiftly moving. Like you don't really gotta announce it. You don't even really gotta like kind of like position the person to be. So you just literally kind of like move and you slide, and then like she's over here just like, you know?
I'm gonna be honest. So there's a slight little level of fuckboy that goes on in there because what I'll do is if I'm like on your left side at first, I'd like do a hip transition and do a slight graze of the hip to like make the transition to the other side so that you know I just moved from your left side to your right side. Regardless of whether the reason is because of the oncoming traffic. But I'm just letting you know that
I'm here.
That I'm just
strong.
moved side. That's crazy.
I got you. I got you.
But it's just like to let you know that, hey, I just moved from your left side to your right side. So do a little hip transition, but also like, lady, so let me like graze you in a way that I would graze the lady. So yeah, little things like that. And I think that car door thing kind of hit home. And it's, shout out to you.
Thank you. Because I meant that. And I stand by that. And I'm still doing that.
But it still takes more than 21 days.
It does. It does. I will tell you that. And sometimes, like, people just aren't familiar. Like, they haven't had that type of person to... I wouldn't even say demand, but really kind of just have this standard of like, nah, I like these things. This is what I want to be done. Either you with it or you're not. And I think that that's where like the games and the back and forth kind of come into play because you think maybe it's an ulterior motive. This person tried to do that and it's like, nah, like they simply may not know. Yeah. Like even dates, like, a lot of people like dates. They like to be going, like, especially women, but sometimes a man does not know how to properly plan a date. Like they haven't done it. They haven't had that experience or no one has like required them to do so. Yeah. So here you are, same thing with the opening the door, right? And it's so interesting you say that because I watch certain things and I'm more, I wouldn't say lenient because I still stand by it, but I give the grace of someone not knowing. Right? But I'm also willing to express like, listen, you had me out here. I'm a lady. And you just had me out here to defend for myself. Yeah. Right? But when you bring it to the opposite, the male with more of a like, I wanted you to protect me. I wanted you to kind of give me that leadership. Let me tell you, I've been messing. I'm giving too much. I've been
Speak up, I'm gonna hold your peace, queen.
I've been tearing them up with that leadership. Listen, I love a leader. I love the leadership. Like, yes. So when you kind of exemplify the things, but everyone has not been taught those things. And sometimes they just need a little bit of guidance to you particularly, because not everyone likes the same things that I like. Not every woman is gonna have that standard.